Hello and welcome to Client Access Portal Training. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to join me. This session will be a brief overview of the Client Access Portal and will only take about 15 minutes. My name is Linda Williams and I'll be hosting today's session. Today we're going to cover logging into the Client Access Portal, working with tickets, using the knowledge base and custom links. So what is the Client Access Portal? The Client Access Portal is a website that you can use to submit issues directly to us. When you use the Client Access Portal to enter a service ticket, it goes directly into our service management system where we track and schedule all of our work. You will be able to log into the portal at any time to view our progress on your ticket. So I'm going to switch to my screen and start demonstrating the Client Access Portal. So here we have the Client Access Portal login screen. You should have received your login and password in a welcome email. If you haven't, just contact us at Tree Tech Support and we will send that out to you. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my username and my password, and I'm going to choose to remember my username and to keep myself logged in. If you do happen to forget your password, you can click here to reset your password. So let's go ahead and log in. And this is the main screen to the Client Access Portal. On this screen, you have the option to edit your profile. So you can use this to make any changes to your name or contact information. And you can change your password. You do need your current password, new password, confirm your password, and then save and close. We have an announcement section here that will contain information that we think might be important to the end user. You may want to get in the habit of checking that regularly. So let's step through creating a ticket. We're going to click here to create a ticket. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose our service request type. These service request types are predefined and they help route the ticket to the most qualified and first available technician. This will help the issue to be resolved quicker. So be sure and select the correct service request type that matches the type of problem that you're having. For today, I'm going to choose printer, scanner, and fax. And I'm going to give it a high priority. In the ticket title, just put a very brief description of the problem that you're having. And in the description, you can put a larger description, a more detailed description of what kind of problem that you're having. All right, and then your ticket contact information. So this is who we'll be contacting about the ticket. And then under configuration items, you can select the hardware that's associated with the problem that you're having. Again, this helps us to better serve you and to more quickly resolve your problem. Follow-on questions just give us even more information so that we can research your problem before we call you. So I'm going to say I'm having problems with my Kyocera 1135, and then I'm getting an error 1101, and then I'm having problems printing from all programs. These follow-on questions are specific to the request type. So our options here are save, save and close, or save and create a new. So if you have to put on another trouble ticket, you can hit create a new and it will bring up a fresh service ticket form. I'm going to choose save and close. And that takes me back to the main Client Access Portal screen. And so what I can do here is I can view my tickets. And once in the View Ticket screen, it lets me see my list of tickets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this ticket because I decided I need to put some more information in it. And so any notes that we add will actually go directly to the technician that has been dispatched. So I'm going to put in here, our office will be closed until Monday. And would be best to try back then. And then save and close. So that adds that to the ticket. You can also add an attachment to the ticket. Say you've got a piece of equipment that's broken or you want to show me where the paper jam is, or even just take a picture of a blue screen on a computer. You can add that here, just browse to the photo, upload it, and save and close it. From this screen, you can also see if we've done any work on your ticket, which would be listed here under the work history. So it would show the status and then any work that's been done on the ticket itself. If we have open projects with your company, you can also check those here. There are none with this company. Another neat feature of the Client Access Portal is the knowledge base. This knowledge base updates daily as tickets are resolved, not just for your company, but for all of our clients. So any fix that we have applied will be listed in here. You can search through here. You can search through here to see how to change settings for if you're having trouble sending out of, say, Comcast. Options for needing a password change. Anything that you can look up here is in our Client Access Portal. You can also search your tickets. Let's search for printer. Just type in your search information, hit search, and everything that will come up here, it has to do with printer settings or problems with the printer. And lastly, the custom link section of the Client Access Portal, it gives you an option to check your browser settings. So if you happen to be having any trouble with the Client Access Portal, this would be the first place to look. You click here for Check Browser Settings and choose Begin Test. It will run a check on your system, and you do want to hit ActiveX, yes on the ActiveX, and you'll see here that I passed on everything. If I had failed on something, it would actually come back and walk me through correcting it so that I could run the Client Access Portal more efficiently. You can also go to our Tree Tech Support homepage, put a name to a face, or read our blog site. Lots of good information there. And lastly, you can go to this LogMeIn Rescue, which if you know that I'm going to be dialing into your computer to solve issues, you can go ahead and start your LogMeIn Rescue session, and you'll be ready for that 6-digit code once I'm ready to dial into it. And that is basically it as far as the Client Access Portal. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I want to thank you again for joining me. Please direct any questions you may have to my email, lwilliams@treellc.com. Also, please do answer the completed surveys as you get them. It helps us to better serve you. Again, thank you, and have a great day.